welcome to MGP601. I'm Kev, and with me as ever, the Sheepdog, Anna and Pab. Say hello, boys and girls.
Hello.
Hello. I'm going to assume that didn't pick Anna up, but she did say hello.
I did say hello.
It never picks her up. I think we need to change the Discord noise gate for Anna is the problem here, I think. Because it gets on the recording, we just don't hear it. Ever.
I reckon she nods. I reckon she nods at the mic.
What?
I say hello.
And Pab in the edit slots in her saying it. So
every week he
like
just
idiots.
Yeah, gets a recording of it and plays it in. Or a webcam picks it up and puts it in like AI or something.
That's probably what's happening. I realise I've just made a liar of all of us as well, because I did promise this would be season 2, episode 1 at the end of last week's show, and I've just announced it as 601. So we've got to do another 100 episodes before we can start season 2 now.
Damn. Oh well.
Never mind.
Yeah. I guess we'd shoot for 1,000, then start season 2. How many years away is that?
Long? Yeah.
I mean, I will. I think 3 of us will. Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't have asked that really. Oh God.
If either of them two had said, "Do you think we'll live that long?" I would have said, "Yeah, of course." How are we all on this fine week? Are we all as excitable as I am? I'm very excitable because me and Anna are off on an adventure tomorrow, and adventures excite me.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. You're going to France, yeah?
We are. We're going to Disneyland Paris. We don't go there very often. We're off to Disneyland Paris, but this time we're not going for Disneyland. We're going because they've reopened the Lego store there. So we're going to go and check out the new Lego store, which I've had a look at this on the internet. It reopened at the weekend, and there's so much delicious Lego, like Lego builds and photo opportunities and things. You are going to see some pictures of me next to some bricks over the next few days, boys and girls. And I just hope you're ready for it. I know you're doing a sarcastic woo there, Anna, because I did give you the option to not come. I said I'll just go, not even get park tickets. I'll go on the Eurostar, just go to the Lego store, come back, and I would have done it on opening day. And I said,
but you want me to pick up the Disney?
Oh yeah, I would prefer to go with you, but if you don't want to go, I'm not going to drag you along. I'm not a monster. I mean, I am now. I've bought you a ticket and everything. Yeah. But you do want to go. You love Disneyland.
Oh, my knee hurts. My knee really hurts. I have medication, but I'm not allowed to have it. So
I assume Pab's going to be there to entertain me when you're resting, as before, as last time. That worked really well last time.
You know that weren't him. That was just Goofy, and you just kept calling it Pab. Pab's not left Manchester in about 3 years.
Whoever it was, they came to the Lego store with me. We had a nice time.
I did, yeah. That's right, I did.
Yeah.
I did. Because I bought my
Yeah, me and Pab went without you as well.
Of course
me and Pab went, did a video, did some shopping, and then I came back to the room and showed you my Steamboat Mickey, and you were like, right, well, I'm getting one of them as well then.
Could you give me yours?
Well, no, because I mean it was mine. It still is mine.
Yeah, mine's still in the bag somewhere.
Yeah, I might build that. I might build that there. I might take it with me and build it outside the shop.
In the wind and the rain that's going to be there.
It's not going to be wind and rain. It's France. It's always beautiful weather. We've never been there in bad weather. Even when we went in December, it was
You've
beautiful.
jinxed it now, surely.
No, it's always beautiful. It's French France. Cold schmold. I'm not even taking trousers.
Aren't you supposed to be doing some sort of UK tour to find all the WH Smiths before they change hands?
Well, I figured it'd be easier to do that in about 6 months. So wait until they've changed hands, then go and find them. Because the ones in airports and service stations and stuff are staying. So all the ones I check, all the ones I go to ain't going anywhere. It's only the high street ones. I haven't been on a high street in about 15 years. So I'm not even going to notice they're gone. Because as long as they're still in service stations, train stations and airports, then they're the only ones I see.
But don't you want to get your set complete?
I'll just assume they were never there. Plus, I'm starting a new set. This is how I transitioned to Blue Sky. That was a Twitter thing. Blue Sky is going to be me gurning outside TG Jones.
and doing ketchup news instead of mustard news.
No, I'm not a filthy pervert. Come on now.
I mean, when they do the rebranding, you should get in touch with him and say, "Well, I used to do this, but if you want to sponsor me through this a little bit, I'm quite happy to let people know the brand's changed by, flipping me."
So great value, just different name. That's what you
I
should
mean,
do.
I do have a policy of refusing to lie in my brand integrations, so I'm not going to say WH Smith under any name is good value. I don't go in the place. I just like to stand outside and smile.
Yeah, it's
You
very
sell all
weird.
your magazines. And
I
post
prefer
office.
Magazine Heaven in Rushton Lakes. That's my spot. That's where I go for
Mm.
my magazines. WH Smith is just good for buying a Count Duckula figure in 1993.
Yeah.
That might, thinking about it, that might have been Woolworths.
Oh, I miss Woolworths.
It should have been Woolworths all along.
Yeah. Well, I'll go and find them. That might be even easier.
Yeah, there's only bound to be about 3 of them still in existence, surely.
Apparently, they're all over Australia, so I'll have to go there and look for Woolworths. But I think it was always a different company.
I think you're thinking of wool. They've got a lot of sheep there.
That's New Zealand. You've
Excuse
made an
me.
idiot of yourself there.
I
haven't you?
have. Oh man, when you just try and be a bit clever, a bit, a joke for the more sophisticated listener, and then you just, you ruin it by being an idiot.
I mean, yeah, we've met you. We know how you roll. But yeah, that's what me and Anna have got on, which is why we're recording. I mean, it doesn't make a difference to when you're listening, but we're recording a little earlier than normal. So if it feels like we've not played as many games as we ordinarily might have done, it's because we've had a slightly shorter week in which to do it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
We're recording on a Tuesday rather than a Wednesday.
What did we do last week?
Yeah, Pab, don't shame us like this, Pab.
Come on, Pab. Come on. Now.
Stop doing us dirty like this, Pab.
No.
Yeah.
The man's got a good excuse here.
Last week we did a really long podcast, if I remember right.
We did. It was good.
It was.
The feature that you said would only take 20 minutes.
Listen, I thought to be fair, it did take 20 minutes in me because I just went that one. That's your winner. I didn't realise the amount of discussion in it would take. So
I had to go look my little boy in the eye and say, "I'm sorry that I'm an hour late for bedtime."
Am I back?
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
My computer just went kaput.
Oh.
So yeah, if you can hear me, I guess we can carry on. I'm no longer recording, and I no longer have a monitor. If you can hear me, let's assume all is good. Yeah, something happened there. But hi guys, I'm still here. If anyone said anything in the last 20 seconds, never mind. That was weird. Yeah. Should we talk about all these video games that Pab's supposedly spent the last 2 weeks playing then? I can't believe you've ruined us like this. The problem is as well, I can't remember the name of the game I played. It was on my monitor. I had to look it up before we started. And now I can't see it. My computer's actually stitched me up here.
Go on your phone. Look for Manny True Nerd. He plays it.
Okay, hold on. It is called Locomoto.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I discovered this game whilst lying in bed about 11 days ago because I was having a dream where I could really clearly hear a game being played and it sounded awesome by the description that was happening in my dream. So I woke myself up from my dream, grabbed my Steam Deck from its position in its holster next to the bed and turned it on at about 1 o'clock in the morning and downloaded this game. And it is everybody's favorite genre of video game, a cozy game. It combines cozy gaming and trains. And similar to all of my other favorite cozy games, the likes of Dreamlight Valley and Stardew Valley, there's no valley in this one from what I can discern. Instead of a valley, there's a train. And
what do you think the train's going through?
Tracks. Beautiful countryside.
Through a valley.
I'm not so sure. I haven't been exposed to a valley just yet, but you start things off by having to design a cutesy animal persona for yourself, which is basically a horse, but I've tried to make my horse look as giraffe-like as possible. And then, of course, you put some clothes on your horse giraffe, and then you wander onto this train that you then basically live on and run, and the train tootles around what is probably a valley, picking people up and dropping them off. and you basically are upgrading your train and making your passengers happy. And when you stop at stations, you can go and collect a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then just doing lots of little fetch and carry missions. Very mobile game-esque, very much. Go and find 5 of these, but you can't find them now. You have to wait a little bit. But it is a fully paid for computer game. And there's absolutely no jeopardy. No way to die, no way to fail. It's absolutely everything I'm looking for in a computer game. It's got cute music, bright colours, beautiful, cutesy animals, and I can't fail at it. And it just mindlessly passes the time. And I got stuck and had to stop playing it. So
What do you
What do you mean stuck?
couldn't find what I needed. I needed some metal, and I could only find wood, and I just stopped after 38 minutes. And that's my gaming for the last 10 days.
Break down the seats, I believe.
Oh, I didn't think of that. I did consider for a minute Googling for help, and I was like, no, I can't. I can for a game like this, I can't
Wow.
look for help on the internet. I'd rather just not play it. I was really enjoying it until I got to that point where I got stuck. But now Anna has mentioned I can break down the seats. I'm going to go in there and smash that train up and free up some seats. But yeah, I was having a lovely time with it, and I'm sure I will again. It's a jolly nice game. It gets the Kev seal of approval.
It looks all right.
It plays all right. Yeah, you should all go and play it. I think it's available. I think there's a demo for it. If you want to play a demonstration,
Yes, there is.
As Pab knows, as I always say, I recommend you get a demo before spending money on the full game. It's just my way.
Yes, do as he says, not as he does.
Yeah, I bought it straight away and haven't played as much as is in the demo yet. Having bought it.
Why don't you get a refund then?
Because I enjoy it. I'm not going to get a refund on something I like. That's madness. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice game. I like nice games these days. I'm like the opposite of Elden Ring man. I'm just nice game man who just wants to pass the time. I want the digital equivalent of sitting there doing my little Lego set, and I want to listen to an audio book with my cardigan on and enjoy a nice cozy game with a lovely mug of Milo. I've moved to Milo from Horlicks because it was an offer in Costco. Yeah, I've been drinking Milo, and it's all right. It's no Horlicks or the other one that I can't remember the name of, but it's fine. It gets the job done. It's chocolatey and malty. That's what you need when you're doing a cozy game, isn't it? A bit of chocolatey, a bit of malty. So I get that from Milo. It comes in a tin as well, which I do enjoy the tin. So I'm going to use the tin to keep my pencils in when I've finished drinking it. So that's nice.
Pencils?
It's my pencils, Pab. For when I do my colouring.
You have pencils? Okay.
I'm a middle-aged housewife now.
It's a cozy gamer. That's what.
Yeah. Exactly. My next step is I'm going to paint my office walls pink, and just get some glitter. Just put some glitter on some things. I feel like I need some sparkle in here. And I'm going to grow some pigtails.
Live, love.
I was going to say,
no, I'm not. No, that's different. I'm a cozy gamer. I'm not a live, laugh, love ITV woman. They're very different categories.
Mm.
Goodness me.
I think you definitely would be an ITV woman.
I absolutely wouldn't. I was never allowed to watch ITV.
When?
No, only the A-team.
When I was a child. Well, I wouldn't know that was on ITV, but I wasn't allowed to watch ITV because it was beneath me.
It's the hole in your plot that you're trying to weave with us, because we know that you slapped your mother when the A-team came on. So ITV was definitely on in your house.
I think you'll find I slapped my mother after an episode of the A-team, which is why I wasn't allowed to watch it anymore.
Which means you are telling pork pies, because that was only on ITV. Sorry.
Well, that might be why I wasn't allowed to watch ITV. Maybe I was misled all this time.
Your ego, they had to tell you that you were just above it.
Yeah. They didn't want me to become common and watch adverts. I think it's because they didn't want me to see the adverts for the toys, because every time I saw an advert for a toy, I wanted the toy. So I think it was probably more to stop me having the world's longest Christmas list once a week. I've just updated my Christmas list again. Here you go. Have my updated Christmas list.
You had updated lists back then, like you do now.
Yeah. I mean, how do you keep organised? You have to keep your list up to date.
Mr. Frosty every year, and my parents would just
Oh,
be
I
like,
so wanted one.
and then they
I
bloody
had
got
that
me
on
it
my
after
list
they
every
changed
year.
it.
I don't think they actually existed. I think that was just an advert. I don't
See-
think there was an actual product because everybody wanted it and no one ever got it.
I would believe you on the original, but I think that people started asking too many questions, so they brought out the new one, because I ended up getting the second run of it, and it wasn't very good at crushing ice, but it was really good at crushing biscuits.
Did it crush the ice for you? I thought it was just a thing that you
Wait,
like.
but the ice in the top in the hat, like
Yeah, you push the hat down and then you churn a little
I
handle.
thought it was just pouring juice over ice. I didn't realise it actually did the crushing for you. This changes everything. Are these things still available?
I don't know. I've got one in my freezer now that does it for me.
I
So
bought
I don't
Anna
need Mr. Frosty.
a modern equivalent of one that she's never used.
But
The
yeah, no.
slush puppy one.
and then I got diabetes, Kevin, so I'm not allowed to use it.
Not related. You didn't actually drink any of the sugar water, so it wasn't related.
So I
It's
can't
not.
use it.
I don't want the listeners to think that I gave you diabetes with a slush machine.
Yeah, we got our crushed ice thing because my son went through a whole phase of eating ice all the time, and then he stopped eating ice like a week after we got the thing
Did
installed.
you start giving him food instead? That was nice
Yeah.
of you.
Outrageous.
But yeah, that's
I
my
like
gaming for the week, boys and girls. Extensive, as you can imagine.
Did you? I mean, I shouldn't ask you this on the podcast where it's recorded. But did you ever play the Suikoden game you got?
I opened it and had a little look.
I asked them for a review copy and they didn't respond to me. I'm very disappointed in them.
Well, here's my review. I can't spell it, so if you could change the way it's spelt so I can spell it easier, I'd be more inclined to play it. But I feel like it's not very SEO optimized. Therefore, I'm not going to produce content on it because I worry people won't find it because of the weird spelling. There's my
I mean,
review.
that is a legitimate issue, isn't it? I mean, it is spelt in a funny way for British or English speakers. Like, it's not intuitive, is it?
Exactly. So it's their own fault.
I don't know whether it's a real word in I want to say Japanese. If it is, we'll have to go back in time and change history. But if it's not, then more for them.
Agreed. And that was
Um,
Sheepdog's gaming for the week, everybody.
No,
Let's
I
move
mean-
on to the other two.
No, if we're talking about mobile games, I discovered on Apple Arcade that you can play the proper like retro, old school, good actual version of Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I was like blown away by this news. And I thought, does everybody know this? Has this been a common thing that everyone was fully aware of? I assumed it was some sort of, wait for 4 hours while your park builds and all that nonsense, and you can just like loads of pay money to speed it up, all that sort of microtransaction nonsense. But no, it's just the PC game, but on a phone, just perfect. And I was like, this is ridiculous. So that's been fun to play. I am struggling to remember what I did in the weeks because I did play stuff and then remembered we were doing the Game of the Year one. But the main reason I've been busy with gaming, I talked about this off the show, but I've been working on a game jam with some friends every year we're supposed to do one, but we didn't do one last year. We did one the year before and the year before that. So every year except last year, we've been doing a game jam. I've made a puzzle platformer game. But that's how I wrote the story of it. I came up with the concept, the narrative, the story, the dialogue, all of that stuff, while the programmer amongst us programmed it and the artist did the sprites. So that comes out Thursday. So by the time the listeners listening, we'll have a link on the podcast. And if you want to go play it, it's a browser game. So you only have to click in the browser and it'll run from there. There'll be other games there's a bundle. So everyone in this community I'm in are making games. My one's called, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think we pronounce it Prismyck because it was originally going to be called Prism Break, and then loads of people have already used that name, so we had to come up with another name at the last minute. And the color scheme of it was the CMYK that printers use, so cyan, yellow, magenta, and key. So we just called it Prismyck, which works fine.
How do you spell that, Sheepdog? Just for curiosity,
So
people.
Prism is in PRISM. And then YCK. Now, I didn't Google whether this actually exists anywhere else, but my friend did.
Okay.
So I'm hoping they haven't made a mistake. But yeah, it's going to be out this weekend, and I'm quite excited. It was fun. We've got like 8 levels. I wrote the story. I think it's a good story. The others thought it was a good story, so I feel vindicated by that. And it's like the only thing I've been able to do with any kind of effort lately. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm still doing something, yay! Because obviously, as most of you are aware, I've just been sleeping. So what I want to be able to say is, I stopped working for 5 months, and I've only been awake for like 4 hours a day. And in that time, I managed to write an entire game, even though it's 8 levels. But I want to be able to just say, yeah, no, I still managed to do something in that time. So you will have to play it now. It's the law. But that's what's been keeping me busy with my awake time. So yeah, we'll talk about. I can update next week on how that went, like launch wise, and any feedback I get from it and that kind of thing. But yeah, over to you, Pa Banana. What you've been playing?
Okay.
What
Where do we start?
I've not really picked up a controller, but I have been playing. What was he doing? I was on the Xbox for some reason, and I found crime scene cleaner. And I played the heck out of that. I've got to level 9, and every time I get an achievement, it's a diamond. One of them diamond achievements, like only 2.4 players.
Rare ones, yeah.
Because I guess other people haven't played as much as I have, but
Maybe not. Oh.
no, basically, you go into a crime scene that's taken place, and you have to clean it. So basically, you have a mop and you have sponges, and off you go. You have to clean, and then like not only clean, you have to put the foot like so. Basically, you have to make it look like that nothing happened. Like your place has to be like spotless. So you have to put like the furniture back to where it was. You have to take the bodies out and put them on your truck. You have to pick up all the rubbish that's on the floor. But as you're doing that, you find secrets. So like the first level, I was just cleaning it up, doing the thing, and I found a hatch in the ceiling, like for the attic. Went up there, and there was a man on a board, arms like out, like crucified, and that's a secret because he wasn't supposed to be there. And then like it turns out this guy that has done the murder downstairs is a serial killer, and he makes pictures out of people's blood, and yet so you have to take the pictures down, and you have to clean up his area and stuff. So yeah, I've been doing that. Like it starts off with like 2 people and a couple of rooms, and now the level I'm on, I have about 11 rooms I need to clean on different levels, and there's like 15 people I have to find. And like as you're doing it, there's a story in the background, like every time you do a level. and you've got like, so basically you are a guy down on his luck, his daughter's ill, you need to pay for her medical bills, so this is why you're doing it. And then like you find in the levels, you find money and drugs and jewelry and
That'll pay the bills.
Yeah, ornaments, and you just take all of it because you get paid. And you can take all of that as well.
Are you sure you're not the one? So you've just said you found a guy crucified.
Mm-hmm.
And what, you just tidied that up without telling anyone?
Yep, I just took him down, put him in my truck, and got rid of him.
Are you sure you're not the criminal?
I don't think so, because like the mob boss is calling me after these things are happening, and like so like your friend
as he often does with the police.
So basically the friend says, "Oh, I need your help," and this first one is, "I think your friend is the serial killer." Then the friend / serial killer tells like the mob boss what you did for him, and then the mob boss is like, "Well, I want you to do some jobs for me." And then the mob boss daughter gets involved, and she's done something, so you have to go and tidy up after her, and it's just.
Hang on, so you're the friend of the killer?
It seems so.
Yeah.
It seems...
So you are a villain then. You're the cleanup crew for
I'm
people.
I'm not telling the police. I just have to clean it all up. I have to clean it up before the police get there.
You're like the fella in Breaking Bad, Mike, was it? Who just
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
and like
okay.
you have like UV lights, so you can look around everywhere, so you can see where all the blood is, and Like there was one, and I was like, I was like 99% on putting the furniture back, and I could not find this cushion. So I went on discussion groups, and it was on top of the light, and I was like, why would I look on top of the lampshade? Oh my god, the light shade that's at the ceiling, but apparently it was there. I looked, and it was there. So yeah, you have to find like everything because you want perfect, because it gets very. You want, because like in the corner you've got like the percentage of how much you've done, and I like getting 100%, so I've spent a long time. Like I think the longest I was in a level was like an hour and a half just trying to find all these things and put things together, and like it's, I don't know what it is, I keep going back. I just like, because you don't have to do the levels all at once, you can just like dip in and out, like you go out, come back in, and goes, right, what was I doing? So you're still like, there's no, it just like saves automatically, so you can pop in and out. But I was enjoying that. Yeah, it was like there was no threat to me. So it was like a cozy game.
You were the threat.
Yeah, it was a cozy game, but on a different spectrum to Kevin's little train game with his little animal friends. So.
I don't think anybody has ever called that a cozy game.
It is, because there's no threat, and I'm just going around cleaning up. It's like the
Gore.
pressure, but yeah. But I enjoy crime things, and I watch all the documentaries and stuff like that, and I did it in my degree, so I was like, oh, this is
What platforms is
way.
this on? Because Mrs. Sheepdog would love this, I think.
This is on Game Pass on the Xbox. Just on Game Pass. I was going through, because I've heard about it on PC, and I was like, it was never on console, and then I was just like going through Game Pass because I like to look at the library, and there it was. So I'm gonna dip into that and have a go, and I really, really enjoyed it. Just quiet. Like I put podcasts on and I'm on my way, but like as you go around, you find like music, so you can play music while you are doing your work. But I just put on a podcast and go around and do it, because I don't like cutesy games like Kevin likes. I like gory games, in this and all
You're
the
a
gore
monster.
I need it. And it's like you have to carry all these dead bodies and either throw them in your truck or throw them in this big trolley you've got, this industrial trolley. I don't know what he does with them afterwards, but
Eats them,
does
probably.
something. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I've also just been dipping in and out of Assassin's Creed. Not this week. Last week I did put a lot of hours into it. I'm about 70 hours in. Because now I'm starting to understand how it works. I've opened all of the, what was it? No, I've been to every region, but I haven't opened all the synchronized points, but I've been to every region. So basically, like, you put a foot in it and then like that region's open. I was like, okay, I only was passing through there, but yeah, I've started to find, I'm like level 35, and I've started to notice that they are, there's levels, like,
70 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm level like 35.
Yeah.
So like 2
I think
hours
that's what I am.
level.
I think that's what I am.
But yeah, because it's because I've been trying to. There's these. I found like a mystery for these, like what they call it, urban legends. But I don't know how to trigger some of them, and it annoys me. Like it's saying, "Be here at winter in the evening." So I'm there perched on it, and nothing happens. Yeah, and I've just sat there, like, because apparently a day is 24 minutes. So I've just sat there with my character and it's like, go on my phone, like waiting 24 minutes, and I cannot get it to work. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm just I'll do it at some point. Hopefully I'll understand how to get them to tick over, because I did the first one, but I cannot get the next one to open up. And that's
I wonder if you've got to do it in a certain order then.
Yeah, it's only one opens at a time. So I did the first one, and now I've got to do the second one, but I just can't get it to activate. So, but I have been trying. So I've just been dipping in and out of that. And what else have I been doing? I've just been playing some Watch Dogs Legion because it's on Game Pass,
Oh,
and
very
I
good.
like I like
finished
Watch
that. It was
Dogs.
good.
Yeah, I finished
good.
it on PlayStation too. I was just thought, it's on the Xbox, might work because like obviously I've got the newer Xbox, so I was like, I just want to go have a look and see what it's like, and it works perfectly fine. It's nice, and like because I played it before, I know how to work it. So I've just been going on the hoverboard things and just going around London.
Yeah,
and
just flying around.
yeah, just having a mess about. It's a fun little game.
I find that funny, and that you've been playing that because today I was driving home from work and I was thinking, you know what? I haven't played. I kind of am in the mood to play Watch Dogs 2, and I don't even know why that came into my head. But then you tell me you've been playing Watch Dogs Legion. That's weird.
Yeah, I like Watch Dogs too. That was my favourite out of all of it.
Yeah, I never really played it. Really, I turned it on, went for a drive around San Francisco, whatever I was doing.
Yeah,
and then I never really got much further than that.
Oh, really? I really like that one. That one is a good story. There's
I
a
know
lot
it's
of
well rated. Yeah.
pop culture references in it and stuff. So it's a fun game. And then like when you get to the end of it, like this when the story's finished, you're like, oh my god, like how is that like happening and stuff. So yeah, it's a good story. I enjoyed it anyway, and just the fact that it mocks real life and it takes like some of the
fake Google thing that they had.
Noodle.
Not Google. Noodle, yeah.
Noodle campus. My son loves that. Like he loves going to Noodle because they have a slide in there, and he would just go up and go down the slide, go back up, and so he loves it. Don't know why, but he loves the Noodle campus. So, and like he's been trying to get me like when he was playing it, I was like, you can't shoot people. Because he was going in there shooting people, and obviously the police are coming. Like, don't shoot people, then the police won't come. So he learned like not to get his electrical pulse gun out and knock people out.
It's an important lesson for us all to learn.
It is like so he knows not to hurt people, which I think is a valuable lesson. But he could not have the stun gun on him because that's like one of the things you walk around with in the game. But he didn't like the police coming. So yeah, but yeah, I've just been playing a bit of Legion, just going around there, just opening. I think his name Bradley or Bagley. I'll put and like
that sounds right.
Yeah, and listening to the radio because I can remember Kevin once I was playing it when it was on PlayStation. And Kevin was in the room and he was listening to the radio, and obviously I got out of the car and went on my way. He's like, I want to know about the River Thames. I was like, Kevin, it's fake. These
it might not be.
Real.
I get interested in things.
But you were proper listening, wanted to know about the Thames and what the I can't remember what the bad guys are called were doing to the Thames. It's like, no, Kevin. I've got to go
probably is fake.
I get interested.
To be fair, you should have gone with that. He might have started playing it. Might have got him into a different game.
But that's it. I've just been I've been a very sleepy ever since I had these injections in my back. I think that was last week or the week before. Was it last week, Kevin?
It was 9 days ago.
9 days ago. So yeah, I had some things in my back, and then I woke up yesterday morning and my bank details have been stolen. So that's fun.
Oh.
Yeah, I woke up to
Grim.
Barclays going, are any of these like did you make all of these? And I was looking at the list and one of them was what's it called, Kevin?
Where I went the other day, Weatherspoons.
Yeah, like there was one on there for like models. So I bought Andy a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang model. So I was like, yes, I did that one, but I haven't been to Weatherspoons in a long while. I was like, no, and then I had to phone them up, and they spent about £50 at Weatherspoons. So yeah, I had to cancel my card and do all that, which is not because I thought, I'm gonna have to go to Disney now and I won't be able to spend money. But apparently, I can still use all my contactless. I just don't have a card. But yeah, I got cloned somewhere. Which is weird because I don't go anywhere. So we think it was the strawberry man at the hospital, don't we, Kevin?
Let's not slander the strawberry man. You don't know it was the strawberry man.
Oh, the poor
But that's
strawberry
the
man.
only person had any interaction with.
There was
So-
also that burglar as well. So let's say it was his
Yeah.
fault and not the strawberry man.
Burglar.
The one you gave your card details to so we didn't get sued.
I don't know what you're on about now. But
Well, you've just upset Big Strawberry, ain't you?
no one knows what that means. But that's it. That's what I've done. Just a bit of stress, so and a bit of pain, and that's about it, really.
And you got more to come. Putting up with Kev
Yeah.
in a car for.
We're going to have a
well.
great
Yeah.
time. Don't worry, I've got a shot list for you for in the car for my grand epic travel adventure that I'm planning.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you're the only one there who's going to be able to film from the car.
Have I brought you come?
I'm preparing you a shot list.
I don't know what that means.
You're
Me
literally
and my,
going for the day.
we're going for
Yeah.
2 nights.
Okay.
We're doing it mega budget style. We're staying in one of the off-brand hotels a little bit away. We've only got 1 day of park tickets. We're literally, it's all because we can only get Dave in the kennels for 2 nights. So we're dropping Dave off first thing in the morning, driving straight down there, and then doing the full 6-hour drive both sides all tomorrow, hitting the Lego store up tomorrow, checking into our dodgy hotel, and then we've got a full day of It's a Small World, and then we're coming home and we've got to be back at Dave's kennels by 4 o'clock on Friday. So we're gonna have to leave mega early on Friday morning. But yeah, as long as I get the Lego store and 4 or 5 goes on It's a Small World, I'll be happy.
4 or 5 go? No, not happening. I'm not going if you were going to be that annoying.
And I want to go to all the new shops. They've opened loads of new shops in the Disney Village and taken all the fences down in studios. So there's lots of new stuff to see. It's not a building site like it was when we were there.
Oh, it is. Still
It
like
is,
that.
because all the
It's
other
just not-
ones
it's
are shut
not as
down.
much.
It's not as much, yeah. The village is pretty much not a building site anymore. They're
Yeah,
still
it's
obviously
better, aren't
building
they?
the Frozen Land. Everything that was opened 3 years ago is now open again. It's just the new bit that's still a building site, which is
Years
fine.
ago. They take their time, don't they?
But it's because they never close, so they can't do all the building in the
Yeah.
off season like other theme parks do, because they're open every single day. So they have
Yeah.
to do it by magic. Because I never actually see anybody working on it.
No.
That's
No,
because
we
they're
don't.
Europeans, Kev.
Interesting. Very
But yeah.
interesting.
If we are back next week, then you know I
What
survived.
do you mean
Kevin.
if we're back?
Because last time I
That's
went,
a big
Kevin, you
strawberry.
wouldn't go to the chemist because I was being sick and you wouldn't let me go to the
Yeah,
chemist.
I'm
so-
making a beeline for that chemist this time to prove there's no parking space outside.
We're not going
That's job number one.
to go to the chemist.
You won't be able to. There's nowhere to park, and I'm going to prove it tomorrow.
Can you send us a
Actu-
picture of it when you get there?
Yeah, me stood in the middle of the road. No parking here.
There
And
was parking.
We're not even going that way. We're not going to the
wa-
Disney hotels, so
I
we won't even go that way.
I watched people park up.
They
So
were just stopped for the traffic lights.
no, they
We're not-
weren't.
We're not even going that way, so it won't come up until the next time Pab comes with us.
Pab doesn't want to come with us after.
He does. He loves it. He loves it. Pab's going to take us to Tokyo Disneyland. He's going to take us there in 3 weeks' time. He's decided.
hasn't
3
he?
weeks.
Okay, if you insist, Pab.
Right. So, you said that was it, Anna, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's
Okay. I'll start off with something that I did today. I showed you guys. I mean, you surprised me, Kev, but you don't play this Pokemon game anymore.
I only have room for 3 games in my arsenal, and that's fallen off the list. I've got to add Pokemon Go back in now. The clocks have changed.
Oh. I
the rules.
I don't. Yeah. I literally open the packs and then turn it off again. I don't do
It
anything.
sounds
on
like
it.
you're not playing it either. Then
No, I'm not. But I'm getting something free. I'm going to take full advantage. But I got a pack, like I say today, that had like all shinies in it, however it was. And I was
Yeah,
like,
they have like a rare
"What?"
chance of getting this, like, I think people call them like, they've got like a nickname like God Pack or something like that. that just gives you a great pull. I don't think I've ever had one.
I genuinely thought it was some weird promo pack I was opening. I didn't realise because it was like trainer art card, trainer art card, trainer art card, shiny Pokemon, shiny an EX art. But I was like, what? I was like, I went back confused as to what was happening, but then you told me that's what happened. So there you go. I did get one. Can no one install it? I've got the one ultra rare pack. So yeah, that was an odd one today. What else have I played? I've played a game I'm still not sure on. You will hear about it almost certainly come the end of the year. Not necessarily from me, but in many lists at the end of the year, you will hear of a game called The Blueprints.
I've downloaded this.
You might have heard about it now. Is it on?
Yeah, it's
Game
on.
Pass?
It's on both of them.
Yes, it is.
It
It's on Plus as well on the top tier in it or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think middle tier. I think
Is
that's
it?
what
Right,
I'm
yeah,
on.
that sounds
Yeah,
right. So it's like it's a first person puzzle game. Sort of roguelike. It is roguelike, sort of.
He loves it.
It's I don't think I do. I think I just play a lot of the games. I don't think I overly like roguelike stuff. I think there's certain aspects of roguelikes have to grab me, and I have to be okay with the resetting everything over and over again. Like Hades, I don't mind. But so you start off, and you're some young lad who has inherited this big old mansion from his great uncle, on the stipulation that you find the 46th room in a 45 room mansion. And to do that, you only get well, initially you start off, you only have 50 steps a day. And every time you go into a room, you lose, it counts it as a step. So that's how it works. And so you walk in the front doors, you have 3 doors in front of you, left, right, or straight forward. You pick a direction, and it opens up like the blueprint, as it were. Get the pun? There you go. Blueprint. It is a blueprint, like looking. Yeah. There you go. You have like
I love it.
There you go. That got us all at a slightly different point, Pab, but well done.
Yeah. So you have the blueprint comes up on the side of the map like a grid of like the mansion sort of thing, and it's just a blank grid, and you have the room, which is like, I think it's called the foyer or whatever it is, which is the starting, and then the antechamber, which is the top, the very top of the blueprint, which is like the way to get into the 46th room. So you say I went left, it would then show me like I would go left on this blueprint, and you are given 3 options of like what room you want, and then like it shows you what the room is. It's like what that direction the room will take you to, whether it's got another door leading out of it that way, what is in the room, so to speak. And yeah, so you can have puzzles in the room, you can have items in the room, you can have gems in the room, you can have effects that the certain coloured rooms have. And it's like I say, I've only played about 90 minutes of it, and I probably won't return it, but I'm on that edge of like, if I play another run, I'll go over my 2-hour return window for whether I want to return it, but I can't decide whether I want to. I think I need to watch some more videos of it and see if I want to get invested in it, because it's weird, it's strangely fascinating. I've only done probably about 3 runs, and like how it works is you will either run out of room, so to speak, like you will box yourself into, like, you can't map yourself through this this blueprint of like different rooms. You will obviously run out of room, and you can't puzzle your way up to the top of the blueprint. You'll either that, or you'll run out of steps, and then it'll be like you'll just fade out and it's end of day, and then you start a new day, and you start again from the beginning. And like I say, I think I'm on day 5. I want to say at this point, 4 or 5. I want to say, and like I say, but it's more than what it is. What I'm saying to you, it's more than just a simple puzzle game. There is more to it than meets the eye, sort of thing. It's one of them games where you are going to want to write stuff down and have a notepad, and writing stuff down is probably crucial. And I don't know if I want that. I just want a game that I just play. I don't want... I like the idea of it until it comes to me having to do it and writing stuff down and scrambling through notes going, okay, what does this mean though? And finding stuff like, I find a sign that says like, and this is right, this is a simple one, so I'm not going to spoil this. It's like, it says like, any red notes are lies, any blue notes are truths. So then it's like, okay, so anything... Sorry?
Spoilers.
I mean,
He
it's
said
not
it was a
spoiler.
spoiler.
It's in... I mean, like I say, it might be different on other runs. I don't know if you start a new day, it's different. But based on what I saw... So I was taking that as like, okay, then anything on a red piece of paper is now a lie, and anything on a blue piece of paper is now truth. So I went into that, and doing that, I eventually mucked it up anyway, but it didn't matter. But there are certain rooms that, like I said, there are certain rooms that you get gems in, certain rooms you'll get items in, certain rooms that have puzzles in, and certain puzzles. The common one that I find is like the puzzle where you have like 3 boxes, and you're like, at least one of these boxes is telling a lie, and at least one of these boxes is telling the truth, and only one box has the item in it, and then they have like 3 statements on them, and then you've got to puzzle it out to figure out what is in it and get the item out of it. And it's like I say, it's not just, it's trying to like figure out what else is in this place, because you can find stuff that you're not meant to find. You can see stuff like that that it's not designed. You don't just go through the room and come out the other side. You were then looking through the room. I found a magnifying glass, and then suddenly I'm just literally magnifying glass. It literally just makes whatever you're looking at big. It like zooms in on the screen so you can see stuff. And then so now I'm looking over documents, just like examining stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to be. It's made me like paranoid I'm missing something. So now I'm scanning every document and every single thing in here with this magnifying glass, thinking, what am I looking for? And so I say, I think I'm not a bit simple for it. It's like I just want a game that I'll just not plays for me, but I want a game that I don't have. I need the brain capacity for. You need to be switched on at all times, because if you could quite easily miss something, and it could like blow the game wide open for you, and be a huge revelation for you in this game, and you could just walk past it and move into the next room, and then you run out of steps or something, and then miss that altogether, and then it's gone. And yeah, but like I say, it is a huge game. Like rated wise, it is getting very good reviews, and like I say, don't be surprised when you see this game popping up on Game of the Year lists at the end of the year. I'll probably keep it. Let's be honest, I'll probably keep it. And I saw someone reviewing it talking about they're playing it on the Steam Deck, and I was like, I didn't think about playing it on the Steam Deck. I thought maybe I'll play it on the Steam Deck and I play it in bed. And that might be the way of me doing
Steam
it.
Decks are for.
Yeah, because I don't tend to play the Steam Deck at all. I bought the Steam Deck with the intention of like taking it to places. If I go on holiday anywhere, then I promptly stop going anywhere. So
you can come to Disneyland with us tomorrow.
I took it with us to Disneyland last time and didn't turn it on once.
Disneyland's a busy place. I'm not even
Exactly.
taking mine this time. I'm
No,
not
I don't
taking
think
any
it's
games
worth it at
console
all.
with me.
No,
It's too busy.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I probably will give that some more time. I mean, I did see there's a new game. I've pre-ordered a new game, the Expedition 33, which is out later this week. So we'll see about that. I did also see that the Oblivion got released today as well. So
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be getting that.
No, I wasn't into
It's on
Oblivion.
Game Pass though, so if it's worth a go if you want it on Game Pass. It might be worth a download.
When's it on?
Today.
That was it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
got
okay.
dropped today. So it's out there now.
But the Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Yes, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion is out now,
Remastered?
remade. No, complete
Oh.
remake in a different engine. Yeah,
Is it really?
It's made in Unreal Engine 5, so it's a completely different engine. So it looks insane.
Okay.
But it's also 50 quid, so I'm like, I'm not paying 50 quid. As
Yeah,
much
but
as
it's on Game.
It's on Game Pass. It's on Game
Yeah.
Pass. Yeah, it's a Microsoft game, so it's on Game Pass. Yes. So if you have Game Pass, go and give it a go. I'm sure it's great. But I will. It's firmly on the wish list till Christmas probably, and it's half that at least.
It's Steam Deck verified.
Is it? There you go.
Yeah.
See?
I
There
might
you
be
go.
taking my Steam Deck.
Yeah.
You won't have time, Kevin. You'll be
I
so tired.
know, but I love Oblivion.
Wait
I like
till you
to
get back.
on Christmas Eve. I like to play this and watch Shrek. So
Wait till you get back.
that's my Christmas Eve sorted.
There you go.
Oh, it does look nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look very good.
I never played Oblivion, so.
Oblivion was
Oh,
better
it's brilliant.
than Skyrim.
I think it was better than Skyrim as well.
Oh, don't tell me that, because I'm gonna have to go and play. I never played it.
I think it was like an Xbox 360 launch window game.
Yeah,
It was
It was in the first.
That
6 to 12
moment where you
months.
walk out of the dungeon for the first time in Oblivion was
I've done that
one of the moments in gaming, and
Like,
I had I still miss my lovely little hut next to the lake. That's why I wanted to play the online one, because I wanted to go in my lovely little hut, but apparently they didn't bring the hut over because it was in a different time frame. But yeah, I'm definitely going to play through this again. It's a wonderful game.
I would definitely. I remember I had
A little bit alarmed. It's now 20 years old, but it's fine.
Well, that's how time works. 2006, it says.
Yeah.
It came out. So 2006. So it should have only been like a couple of years ago, but no. We're in 2025. We are getting old, and my knees
Speak for
know
yourself.
about it.
I'm not. I'm 27. I played this as a very small child originally.
Well, we need to get this done and dusted so I can go pack and then have a go on this while it's downloading. So let's. I can do it on my phone, can't I?
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Yeah.
I can download it on my phone.
So, I've the predominant amount of time I've spent, other than like I say, is the last few weeks has been Assassin's Creed, like you, Anna.
Yeah.
What I was gasping at was, I'm at the same level as you now. I think I'm 36. I just ticked over 50 hours.
Mhm.
That's why I was like, wait, what? I had to.
Yeah.
I assumed you would be probably closer to 50s.
It's because of those stupid side quests that I want to do. The stupid urban legends, because I'm really interested in it. Because like the first two were really fun to do, and I'm like, please just work. And I keep looking at the patch notes, but there doesn't seem to be anything in them. So I'm just like, I thought, right, I'll just sit here for a day, but no luck. Right. So yeah,
I'm going to ask you something now again, because you mentioned something about a secret horse or whatever it is. And I forgot what it was. I forgot what you said to me. I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go do it. And I went and sat down to do it. And I went, oh, I don't remember what she said. I don't know. Forgot what Anna told me.
It's in a lake. It's underwater in a lake on an island that begins with an O. It's in the northeast. The northeast. I'll send you a link.
Okay, you send me a link afterwards. There you go. But yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to finish this game, because it's just too big.
It is, yeah.
It's again, it's supposedly shrunk down from the Odyssey days, and I don't doubt it is, but even so, it's still too big. Like I say, I feel like I'm reaching a saturation point where I'm still playing the game. I'm still having a perfectly fine time, but I do find myself sitting there going, just give me an opportunity to get off this game. Just give me an opportunity to give me something different to play. Just something else new come out, and I'll play that instead. And we've got newer games coming out now, so I'll probably drop off this now at a certain point. Because I don't hate what I'm playing. I like what I'm playing, but there is so much of it, and I'm doing the same thing over and over. And I got invested in like the story bit. I found a temple. I found one of them like crypts, and I found an assassin's
Coffin?
crypt. A coffin, yeah. Coffin, yeah. I found the
Oh
assassin.
gosh,
I
sorry.
found the assassin one. I found an assassin one.
Yep.
And I found an outfit in there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And now it's ruined outfits for me because I'm like, well, that's the outfit then. That is the outfit that you wear now. Any other outfit is obsolete now. So the gear stuff is like, well, I just, and all I do now is I just upgrade the one that is. I just upgrade that outfit. I don't even change it to look like anything else because I like.
You can put new armor on and then just customize it.
You
to
can,
look like
yes,
that.
you can do that. But I like the ability that it comes with. I think
Okay,
that. So I was like, until I find an ability that is either as good as or better than that, I'll just keep upgrading it.
When you go to engraving, any powers you find, you can then upgrade other armor to have that upgrade if you want.
Yes.
So that's so like that. I forget what it is. Is it the one where you throw a thing, a little sword thing at the other person? That's the one I liked. Like you would assassinate someone and then she would throw a
kunai at someone or something like that. Yeah. No, I think the ability on it is like it takes an extra health segment off on assassinations. I was like, well, that's instantly like I'm doing more damage with that on assassinations now. I was like, well, that's perfectly like I found other ones that like does that for takes an extra health segment off on air assassinations, does extra health segment on like running assassinations. So when you're just running at enemies, it's like, okay, that's great, but this one is just encompasses all assassinations. So this is the one I'm probably going to stick with. Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool outfit, and if you like Assassin's Creed, it's a very cool outfit. I did that moment in that cave. It was like the Bat Cave, where you're just in this big like dark cave, and then you look round and it's just a suit there. You know, that's just cool. That's just cool.
Have you found the running? Not running, but like it's an assault course. Have you found them yet?
I found about 4 or 5 of them now at this point. There's like I like them as well because they give you something good at the end of them usually.
Yeah.
And it's just like you just like kind of scurry up and down like this like big chunk of the map where you just like climbing on things, running over things, swinging on trees, making a run across things, and then at the end of it, he goes, "There goes a chest," and you go, "Okay, great."
Yeah, I like.
I did one twice. Because I didn't realize I'd done it, and I ran all the way down it, and I went, "Wait, that chest's open." I was like, "Have I already done this?" I was like, "Bloody hell!" I just spent 10 minutes getting to the start of this run, and then ended up getting to the end, and I've already done it. Yeah, I like I say, I feel like I'm you know what I'm doing as well, Anna? I'm finding organizations and gangs that I don't know what they're for, but I'm suddenly getting this like I'm killing people randomly, and I'm like, and it just goes. I open the objectives menu, and it goes down into the corner, and a new ring of enemies turn up, and it goes. I don't know who these guys are, but there's an organization over here that you've killed 2 of already. I was like, how?
Undiscovered. I was like,
undiscovered crews that need to get got, and I've got 2 of the 5 already. I'm like, I don't know how I've done this, but apparently, yeah, I've just because I'm making my way for the fast travel, you know, the viewpoints, and I'm just belting it across the land and just up and down mountains and stuff, and then I just find them just in the mountains or somewhere. I just find them I found one just sat there looking over a encampment, I was literally looking at an encampment down below, scanning, looking at how many enemies there are, and I looked down to my left. There's a guy sat there next to me, just looking over it as well. I was like, "Who's this guy?" And then it gave me the prompt to jump down and assassinate. And I was like, okay, so he's a baddie. And then it was like, boom. And then it was like assassination. One of some random crew. I was like, oh, hell, I've got to deal with him at some point. So I think on the main assassination board, like the main story, kind of like, I think it was the 9 or so. No, is it maybe 11? I can't remember. There's like 9 or 11 or something like that in the main one, isn't there? I think I've done 5 now. I think I've killed 4 and spared 1.
Okay, yeah.
So I think I've done 5 of those now. So, and like I say, I've finished off countless other different rings of gangs and crime lords and whatever, and all this sort of thing. Like I say, I don't hate what I'm playing. I like what I'm playing, but I think it's just a bit much, and it's wearing a bit thin on me now. I've had enough of Yasuke at certain points. I'm like, just give me Naoe back.
I know,
But
yeah.
I don't mind him at certain aspects of things, but he's just, I need you to hurry up, mate. I need you to get up that wall and climb up that building.
Yeah.
And it's someone said this on a podcast a couple of weeks ago I was listening to, and it was like, I feel like Naoe was always meant to be the main character of the game.
Yeah.
And they liked Yasuke and the story of Yasuke, so they kind of like Wedge just kind of shoved him into it, sort of thing, and tried to find a way to get him into the story as well and make him a playable character. And I feel like that is sort of the thing it is, because I feel like Naoe is the main character of the game. But like I say again, Yasuke's story is interesting, and he always seems like a likable character. But just playing as him is just like a juggernaut, just going in and smashing everything up and smashing everything to pieces. And it's not how I play.
Slow. Yeah.
It's like I like to go in quietly, clear out, stop the sabotage the alarm bell. It's like it's really hard to do that when you Yasuke, and you can't get up that bell quick enough if you smash through the gate, kill 3 guards, and try and get over to the alarm before. Oh, it's just hard. It's just hard. So I'd rather just sneak around, quietly do my business, and get in, get out. So the only other thing is Marvel Rivals Season 2 is here. Emma Frost is in the game now. New strategist, I want to say, which is the tank class. That's what Emma Frost is. There's a new battle pass. There's a new series of event quests going on and stuff like that. Which means I'm back to being angry and shouty at it, because now I'm starting down at the bronze rank again, starting at 0 again, working my way back up to gold rank, which means that I play probably about, in 5 games, I want to say, of an evening, we have, if I'm lucky, we have 1. If I'm lucky, we have 2 good games, and the rest are horrendous games where I'm questioning whether these people are real people. That's how bad they are. And I just get incredibly angry and shouty at how appalling some people play. And it's probably me as well. I'm probably not very good either, but I feel like I'm at least competent. It's just one of them that you just got to go through you've got to work your way up through the leagues to get to where people are not being idiots and playing the roles and playing the classes to get, like I say, probably got to get up to at least silver 2 where people start taking it seriously and people start knowing what they're doing. Yeah, I think that's everything though. I think that is everything. We'll have more stuff next week. I'm sure we'll have stuff on Oblivion and Expedition 33 and a few other bits and bobs, I'm sure.
I'm sure we will.
Splendid. Well, we will wrap things up there then, boys and girls. If you'd like to hassle us on the internet, you can do that at Mgukpodcast, or you can follow me at Lalujo.
You can find me at Sheepdog6K.
Slow.
And I'm at Pab 1986.
And we'll see you next week, boys and girls.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Thanks, listening, folks.